Hi everyone. Uh, Good evening or good morning, wherever you're connecting from. Happy Friday. So we got the Safe 6.0 upgrade announced on March 15th or 16th, based upon your time zone, wherever you're located. So today's session is just to give a quick overview of what the upgrade is looking like. We are not going to in detail about what is safe, what all the things of safe 6.0 and everything. The main intention is to provide some insights or information if in case you're already certified in previous versions 4.x or 5.x or any of the version. And considering the time limit, we are not going to cover each and every point in detail. However, we will give all the required links or the pointers or differences which can help you to get enabled or to get that upgrade for the Safe 6.0 happens. And as we do regularly, we can schedule some additional sessions for each and every topic based upon the participants' input, and we can take it further as well. And the session format, like we would like to have 30 minutes of quick overview followed by 30 minutes of Q&A, so that like major of the questions or clarifications which you have, we can try to address. Of course, what are the information we know within this last 1 or 2 days, you can share from our side. Okay? And all the links which are required will be shared with all the participants so that you can go through it from your side. Okay. Yes, so let me, that's it. No more PPT. I don't prefer PPT. So let me quickly then jump into the framework as such. So we all know, major of us may already know that the framework, the scaleagileFramework.com. So right now, the moment we launch it, it is already displaying the 6.0 framework, the components and everything. So if in case you are looking at the first time, you might get confused, you might not get the required information to start with. But if in case you already have experience or information or maybe some codes or some idea about the previous version 5.0 or something, you will be able to quickly take a look at what's the new changes. Just to add on, what the Scale Agile team did is on the top of the page, they added a banner of what's new in Safe 6.0. So that is what we will be going through today as part of the session. So let me quickly go into what's new in Safe 6.0. The Scale Agile team split the overall changes into 6 themes. And there is a overview video as well by the Scale Agile team. We can go through that. We'll get more insights or information. The main theme of the 6.0 is work differently, build the future. There's a new tagline Scale Agile team came up with as part of this version 6.0. And they are calling it as ABCD. They included AI, big data, cloud, and DevOps. DevOps is already there. So they're calling ABCD of the SAFE framework or the 6.0 work differently, build the future. These are the different things they are trying to highlight as part of this new version. So moving quickly into the changes, it is considered or highlighted in the 6 themes, 6 primary themes from the overall framework perspective. The first thing is business agility, the foundation of the business agility. Business agility is introduced as part of version 5. It is not a new thing, but only thing what the Scale Agile team did is they highlighted the importance, they highlighted the relevance of it, and the operational value stream was brought into the business agility, and then the relevant changes are being done. The second theme is empowering the teams and clarifying the responsibilities. Again, the roles are already there in the previous version, the responsibilities are already there. But now with the version 6, what the Scale Agile team did is they clearly highlighted the responsibilities of each and every role. There is another predominant change which they did. Nothing is new. It's not new thing, but the way they projected or showcased the information is differing a lot, or it is making more benefit to the participants or to the folks who is going through the framework. The third point is flow. Each and every level, the flow is highlighted. Again, if you quickly go through the framework, the team level, release train level, solution train level, and the portfolio level. So the flow is explicitly highlighted at each and every level, and made sure the metrics, relevant metrics are detailed and clearly explained from the framework perspective. And then business agility with the same across the business. That's what the intention of the business agility itself. The IT or the software teams is not the only intention. Bringing in every other section within the organization, like HR, marketing, sales, operations, support, each and everyone within the organization into the business agility. That is what is again highlighted as a fourth theme. The fifth theme, as we discussed, ABCD, AI, big data, cloud, and DevOps. So by taking the clues from ABCD that is being clearly highlighted, we are not going to touch what is or how it is being used. It is up to each and every organization where they are making use of these themes. They need to see how they can start connecting the dots and make use of the same implementation. And the sixth theme is the measure and grow along with the OKRs. OKRs is also there as part of the version 5. But now, again, it is clearly highlighted, clearly articulated how the organization can make use of these OKRs as part of their measure and grow activity. Let's quickly go through the high-level things. So what the first theme is talking about, the foundation of business agility. The business agility, as I mentioned, is already included or introduced as part of version 5. So now the version 6, what it is clearly calling it is like business agility value stream. We all know, majority of us might be know that operational value stream and the development value streams, which we might be keep on referring. Now, what the Scale Agile team is highlighting or trying to showcase, highlight is the business agility value stream. What does it mean? Any new opportunity the organization sense or the organization try to visualize or try to capture, they should try to come up with a MVP within the first 2 to 6 months in the shortest possible time. This is just a guideline. It might be maybe a month or within 2 months also, the organization might be able to get it done. But this is just a guideline the Scale Agile team is trying to articulate or trying to highlight as part of this, strengthening the business agility at the organization level. And that is where, in addition to that, the safe foundation is little bit realigned. The lean agile leadership is already there from the version 5, the competency. The continuous learning culture, earlier it used to be coming only in the portfolio and the full safe. Now, the continuous learning culture is included as part of the foundation, which means starting from essential configuration itself, the continuous learning culture becomes a part and parcel of the implementation. Half the times we used to get questions, why continuous learning culture is not there in essential? Or does that mean in the essential implementation, do we not require to focus on continuous learning culture? Not at all. It is required. And that's the reason this change is being brought into the version 6. And lean agile mindset. So lean thinking is already, again, it is existing concept of version 5. Now, what the additional change was done, the 5 principles was explicitly highlighted or articulated around this lean thinking to help bring up the lean agile mindset at the organization perspective. All these are brought into consideration to bring up more focus, more emphasis on the business agility at an organization level. And the agile values as is. Yes, Dhananjay?
Yeah, just to add that this house of lean thinking we had earlier, which is replaced by this lean thinking principles. So that's one major change.
Thanks, Dhananjay. So just to add on, House of Lean was retired. Now in the version 6, no more the House of Lean is there. Instead, in the Lean Agile mindset, we have this lean thinking and the Agile values, the Agile manifesto. So what happened to the House of Lean? Only the House of Lean is removed or retired, but not the concepts of House of Lean. what happened is the respect for people and culture became a new core value. The same way, the flow was brought into or refined into the principle number 6. And the innovation is already there as part of a continuous learning culture. The relentless improvement is made as another safe core value. So the house of lean is retired, but not the concepts. The concept still remains same, but is realigned into the other framework entities. Okay, so in continuation, yes, now the core values are alignment, transparency, respect for people, and relentless improvement. So the built-in quality, it is already one of the component on the framework. That's the reason it is explicitly taken out. The execution, the program execution is explicitly mentioned because it is a core intention of the implementation. That's the reason the program execution is also taken out from the core values, and the respect for people and relentless improvement is replaced within the core values. Moving ahead, the principles. Version 5 brought in the organizer values in new principle. Now version 6 is having this principle realigned, the make value flow without interruptions. So the value and flow from House of Lean was brought and realigned or refined as in the form of principle number 6. And the implementation roadmap, going ahead, the implementation roadmap, now we will be directly starting with the tipping point. Earlier, it used to have like a waterfall or ad hoc agile that is refined or that is revised due to a little bit of confusion coming from the organization's perspective or the implementation perspective. That is no more there. So directly the starting is the tipping point. And the new change is the executive workshop. Earlier, it used to be like Safe for Government. Now the Safe for Government is replaced. Safe for Government is still there, but instead of that, the Safe Executive Workshop is explicitly highlighted or pointed out on the implementation roadmap. Then the Lean Agile Centers Excellence is already there, but only thing is like the responsibilities are clearly highlighted of what is the LACE responsibilities and everything. Leading the digital age is one other highlighted point. As part of the version 5, they started last October, November for the enterprise subscription subscribers. They started it. So for regular SPCs is not available, but if in case your organization is an enterprise subscription, that leading the digital age as an additional aspect is brought into the implementation, and you can reach out to your enterprise admin or the Scale Agile team. They can help you with the course or with the required aspects of the leading in the digital age. So the other aspects are remaining same. One major change which was done is like extend the portfolio. Earlier, it used to be the extend the portfolio. Now it is called as enhance the portfolio, because another feedback or another observation is some of the organizations, by the time they reach the stage, they are already making use of some or other portfolio concepts. So that's the reason we are clearly mentioning that it is not extending to portfolio, but instead it is enhancing. So what does it enhance? Maybe out of 10 points, your organization might be already making use of maybe 6 points, for example. So the remaining 4 aspects of the portfolio configuration, we can take a look at it and we can start thinking of the implementation of to bring it into the full-fledged portfolio configuration. And then the accelerate. So the measure and grow and the implementation of the accelerate will start coming into context. It's an existing component within the implementation roadmap. Just again, it is clearly highlighted. And another small change, not a major change, the SPCs earlier used to call as safe program consultants. Now they are refined as safe practice consultants. So there is one minor change, but again, along with that, the responsibilities are clearly articulated. As mentioned earlier, for each and every role, the responsibilities are clearly highlighted. At least 5 to 6 responsibilities for each and every role. is highlighted. Then continuous learning culture. Yes, Dhananjay.
Satish, just to add here, why it is changed as a practice consultant, because the program word itself, they have removed from the 6.0. So wherever you had this program word, it has been removed. Even the PI name itself. Yeah. So anywhere if you see the program, now it's removed. That's why also the SPC name is also as a practice consultant. Yeah.
And again, just to one more context regarding that is like half the times we used to get a query like when we say program consultant, are they only for the program level? No, the safe practice consultants are at the enterprise level as well. If in case your organization is implementing scaled agile, that's why it is mentioned or defined as a practice consultant instead of a program consultant.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's about the first theme. The second theme is about the clarifying the responsibilities. What is the responsibilities for each and every role? Here, as you can see, of course, here it might be very small in the framework in this specific page. But if you go to the framework and if you click on each and every role, you can see a bigger picture like the way which we saw just now for the SPCs. The same way, each and every role, they got the clear responsibilities identified or defined to clarify any confusions or doubts regarding that specific roles. There is a one major change which was brought as part of this version 6. Another thing, the Scrum Master is now tagged as a Scrum Master / team coach. It might not be the Scrum Master itself, but they are going ahead, they will be tagged or considered as a team coach as well, because the Scrum Master, one of the stands the coach. That's the reason it is called as a refined as a team coach. And as you can see, the Scrum Master or the team coach has now responsibility defined for facilitating PI planning and improving the release train performance as well. It is no more just restricted or limited to your team. You have scope to extend beyond your team as well and to start playing the role of a coach. That is the reason, again, it is refined or tagged as a team coach along with the Scrum Master. And release trains, yes, the release trains remain same, but the responsibilities of what as a release train they have to take it up is defined in that. The next is the key collaborations. This is where every other forum or every other session we go, we get a question or we get a role. Roles are defined, responsibilities are defined, the configurations are defined, but what is the collaborations? Who should communicate, who should coordinate with whom at which level? That is the question or a challenge how the folks might be having. That's the reason it is clearly articulated for each and every role, whom they need to collaborate with. What is the key collaborations for the architects at the system level or solution level or the product management or the solution management, because they are the ones who will be driving the execution or the implementation. Then moving on to the flow, we discussed that principle number 6 is defined and the flow is highlighted, articulated. And from the house of lean, it is taken up and now defined in or included into the principle number 6. So that is where the third theme is all about articulating or accelerating the value flow. So this is being done by using these 8 common properties, setting up the WIP limits and identifying the bottlenecks and trying to eliminate or remove the impediments, anything as such. The third thing is the handoff. It is predominantly discussed in each and every session, not only the SAFe, even the Scrum or any regular implementation as well. The handoff could be one of the reasons why the flow might be slowed down. So we need to identify and highlight, try to improvise it. Then the feedback. How soon, how quick you are getting the feedback and how quick we are improvising or implementing or taking it into the consideration. There is the fourth point or fourth property of flow. The fifth is the batch. How big your batch is. Is it a small batch or big batch? Reduce the batch size. The principle number 6 in version 5 or before, reduce the batch size, limit the WIP. Right? So that's what they're trying to highlight as part of these common properties of the flow. And then followed by queue, reduce the queue, and worker or the team member or the associate who is doing the actual implementation or who is causing any delay or a gap or anything as such, and the policies which could be slowing down the flow as well. There could be various, any of these or some of these or maybe all of these might be impacting or slowing down your flow. So it is our responsibility to try to identify what is required for us to improve the overall flow. Then the flow or accelerators are defined in 8. The same things which is highlighted and which is explained. And there are, as mentioned earlier, there are 4 new articles related to flow. So if in case you want to focus on your team level, the team flow, click on it. As we know, click on the link. You will open the content in a new tab. The same way 4 new articles are included. You can take a look at it. You will get more information regarding this. And each level or each flow, you will get to know which of these 8 might be impacting your organization or your flow or your implementation. Okay, done. It is there earlier, but now it is refined or mentioned as safe team Kanban. The concept still remains same. The functionality still remains same, but yes, the major change is done. It is renamed from Kanban to Safe Team Kanban. Why Safe Team Kanban? Because each and every level, release train, large solution, and the portfolio level, also we will be using Kanban. That's the reason it is clearly identified as a Safe Team Kanban. The same way earlier, it used to be Scrum and XP. Now it is refined as Safe Scrum. The concepts again remain same. The only thing is like you need to see how we can get the benefit out of it. So everything is removed and it is now included as part of this Scrum, Safe Scrum article. You can refer it and you can go through that. Built-in quality. It is taken out from the core value, but it is still there on the framework. So as you can see, now the basic agile quality principles are highlighted at each and every level or each and every component within the organization, within the implementation. Let's suppose hardware, IT, or the software, or the business functions. The basic quality principles still remain same. On top of it, each of these domain might have to define their own practices to focus on built-in quality. That is the one which is clearly highlighted to give some clarity or to give some guidance on how each and every domain or each and every sector, each and every component within the organization can focus on built-in quality, along with focusing on common quality practices as the standards across the organization, across the implementation. Then value stream management and value management office. Value streams are already there, version 5. Now it is explicitly defined, stating that who or what is to be required to drive the value stream management and what is the responsibilities of the value management office. Those are the pointers which are highlighted as part of this new framework. The Kanban is again highlighted. The total focus of the 6.0 changes, if you have to just quickly recap, giving the clarity again on the responsibilities, defining the stakeholders of the coordination, key stakeholders of coordination, flow, improving the focus on the flow and focusing on the Kanban as an implementation. Moving on, we saw some questions on the chat, but let's quickly complete it and then we'll come to the question and answers. Moving on, the business agility across the business. Yes. This is where the release train, so the business function, executive team is clearly called out, and the business enabled release train, these pointers are defined to give some clarity on the implementation perspective, because that is where half the times the implementation is having a challenges because of lack of clarity or lack of some guidance in that aspect. And now the safe beyond IT, they provided the guidance for each and every practices like finance, marketing, HR, legal, operations, sales. So the required guidance or information as a starting point, as a baseline are provided within this. We can go through that. The feature is all about AI, big data, cloud, and DevOps. So these organizations who are making use of these can start making use of it, and the guidance or information is provided within these articles, and these are identified or defined in the framework. When you click on that icon, you will get the additional information regarding that specific components. Moving on to the sixth theme, before we wrap up the pointers, is the measure and grow and OKRs. The measure and grow is already there before. Now it is defined as a 3 measurement domains. One is the outcome, the second is the flow, and the third is the competency. So these are the 3 highlighted pointers to help with the measure and grow. And at the same time, now the OKRs were brought into the spanning palette on the right side of the framework to clearly showcase the importance or the relevance of it, and how the OKRs can be made use from the portfolio, and how it can define the business outcomes or the lean business cases, and how the overall transformation or the digital implementation across the organization can be driven as part of this. And other changes, yes. This is the spanning palette which we are talking about. The OKRs, AI is added, is included into that. And the measure and grow is added from the top of the business agility. Now it is brought into the spanning palette. And the roadmap is added into the essential framework as well, so that it is giving the clarity or a direction indication that even the essential configuration, we still need a roadmap. Earlier, this roadmap is not there. Now it is added along with the vision and the system team in the essential configuration.
So whenever there is a spanning palette right side, it means like it's applicable to all the layers in the configuration of SAFe. So it's a team level or portfolio level, everywhere it's impacting. That's why we have items in the right side. Just to easy to do.
Thanks, Dhananjay. And along with the pre-planning for the solution, large solution release train, now the coordinate and deliver. Earlier it used to be coordination. Now it is defined as coordinate and deliver from the implementation perspective. And the terminology changes are there. The program, wherever the program is there, it is revised as an agile release train, no more a program. And the program increment is going ahead called as planning interval. And other changes was there listed on the page. We can go through it quickly. Okay, so that's about the 6 themes which are defined as part of the what's new in SAFe 6.0. So we haven't used any PPT or anything. The reason, it will be easy for all of you or each of you to go through this site directly, and you can go through it. You can make a notes and you can start doing it. Now, coming to the, okay, before going into the FAQs and the questions regarding the upgrade, let's quickly go through it. Okay. What is PI called now? It is planning interval. New name of SM is TC. Not a new name as such, Vakisha. The Scrum Master / team coach. So the Scrum Master tag is still there. Along with that, they added as a team coach, just to give some more clarity. Okay, and okay. Okay, thanks. Some of these are already answered. Yes, so Agile business train versus Agile release train. We will try to add that point, Sripati, but let's complete the other aspects, then we can see that. Okay.
In
Thanks,
high
Dhananjay,
level,
yes.
In high level, if I want to answer the Agile business train is basically, they have one major change beyond the IT. So wherever they are focusing beyond the IT, and they have this train. So Agile release train is more on the development value streams, and this will still continue the same. Everything is same. Only the business train they have added, where the complete business peoples and if it is non-IT, they can use this also. Yeah.
Yes. So as you can see from the framework, I clicked on the business agility, and that is where on the second half of the page, you have the business agility value stream, and the information is provided, and the same. This is where the business agile business train related information is also provided. We can go through that, and we will get some more information from this. Okay, so moving on, the how to upgrade. So now another point is yes, we'll come to that, Balaganesh. So another point is regarding the Safe 6.2 upgrade. So there is some, if in case you're already certified in any of the previous version, so the guidance or the information or required material or everything is provided. So we will share this the URL as well so that you can go through it. So a self-directed, self-paced pointers is provided as part of this 10 short modules based upon your available course or the certification. And if in case you are an SPC, you are expected to go through a expert upgrade quiz. As per this, I'm assuming this quiz is not required for a non-SPCs like Safe Agility, Safe Scrum Master, or any of the other certification holders. We haven't heard from anyone who is having the other certifications, but any additional information we will provide it. So what happens is like you need to go through these 10 short modules, which is available as part of your relevant certification. And if in case you are an SPC, you need to go through this 20 question quiz. You need to score 100%, and the quiz has unlimited retakes. So you can go through it and you can clear the upgrade from your side. If in case you are version 4, some of the folks are reaching out, I'm in version 4, so how I can upgrade to version 6? There is no direct version 4 to 6 long jump or high jump. First step is you need to complete the version 5 upgrade from 4 to 6. And then once that is done, that's when you can do the version 5 to 6. So it is a incremental upgrade. It is not a direct jump from 4 to 6 or any other thing. But if in case you're already version 5, you can go through it and you can do the upgrade on her. But in case version 3 or older, there is no direct way. You need to attend a course through version 6 and you need to take the exam to get it done. And there are some additional information, FAQs as well provided. We will share the links so that you can go through that and you can get it clarified. And Subbu, yes, the score we need to get is like 100% for the upgrade from version 5 to 6. And yes, as they mentioned, it is only for SPCs or SPCTs. This expert upgrade quiz is there, but otherwise, other certification holders, you need to still go through the course content for the upgrade. That's when you can, you will be automatically upgraded to version 6. Okay. On March 15th, 9th, or the 16th, based upon the time zone, Scaled Agile team did one session from their side. You can go through that. We will share this link as well. You can go through that, and you can go through. There is a pre-recorded video regarding giving the clarity or the information about the version 6. So we can go through that. We will share this link as well. And one more point. Yes, these are the key pointers which you want to highlight or cover as part of this. Yes.
And sometimes maybe the for SPC doesn't pop up that upgradation link. Then you have one link which can be posted here. People can use that actually. Yeah, it will take you to upgrade from 5 to 6. There is one question, Satish, here. Can we take safe POPM 5 now and go for upgradation to 6?
Yes. So
yes. Yeah.
Version 6 courses are not yet started because the SPCTs had gone through their upgrade enablement during the month of January as part of their class. As SPCs, all of us got the access for the course enablements just a day ago, or 16th March. So each of us, we are still in the process of doing the upgrades to version 6. Only when we complete it, we in the sense that any of the SPC, only when any of the SPC or SPCT complete it, that's when they will be able to publish the version 6 course. So some of the institutes, they started publishing the version 6 course. So if in case you are opting for that, you can try to see if you can directly opt for version 6 course instead of version 5. But otherwise, yes, you still have option to go for version 5 course and then go ahead to the version 6 upgrade. And in case, let's suppose you are a safe Agilist or safe Scrum Master or safe self practitioner, any other course you have right now in the version 5, you complete the version 6 upgrade, then even at a later point of time, if you go for safe POPM or any other course for version 5, automatically you will be upgraded to version 6. But the course content which you'll be getting access will be still version 5 itself. Okay, so safe POPM, yes, the course is made available for the, the participants. So which means, yes, you can take a look if in case any institute is providing version 6 safe POPM, Subramanian. So here you can see the dates. So the safe RT, architects, or DevOps, APM, Advanced Scrum Master, they are scheduled for a later point of time. So only few courses was made available yesterday or the 15th or 16th launch. Okay, any questions? Let me share all the links in the chat so that we can go through it. Okay, in the meantime, you can start posting any of your questions, or maybe you can raise your hand so that we can give you the access. You can unmute and you can ask your question as well. And in case any of you are not seeing that version 5 upgrade link, you can use this link, upgrade 6, and using that you can, once you log into the course in the community, you can get the access as well. Yes, Meghna and Harsha, Ankita, we will be sharing the links over the email, the registered email address. That's the reason we asked all the participants to register so that it will be easy to share. We will share all the links through email. Once the session is done, we will share it as well. But in case you need, you can click that at least the upgrade 6 URL, and you can keep it handy. You can start with the upgrade, because many SPCs, including me, I haven't got that upgrade 6.0 once I log into the community. How to join the WhatsApp group? Kishan, we will share the group link. You can, Dhananjay, can you share the link? I don't have the web WhatsApp
to open, but I will share that. And also I was,
sure.
at least I can see there is a save chat option in this chat. Actually, I'm not sure if it is everyone can save this, but you can save this chat option to your local PC. If you want to.
Anil, will we be able to access Safe 5.0? 5.0.
Yes. You can access.
Yes. There is a way they mentioned. Just a minute.
It starts with Safe 5.
Yes. Somewhere they mentioned B5. I will share that link as well, because we saw that somewhere they mentioned it. Yes. V5.1 is still accessible. V5.scaleagileprimum.com. A small change, but the regular 6.2 is scaleagileprimum.com. Yes, Raju, we will share all the links through email. Once the session is done, we will share all the links so that it will be easy for all of you to go through. Yes, Harsha, we will share the chart and we will share all the links which are required will be provided to the email as well. Okay. Yes. And as I mentioned, the last 2 versions are provided any point of time. No, it's not the last 2 versions. It is like current version and the previous version. So V6.0, the latest and the previous. So anytime only the 2 versions will be made available, because each organization across the world, it will take time to go through and get ready for the next version, the latest version. So still many of us are going through the version 5.1 itself. So until a specific time, at least 1 year is what my experience, compared to 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. It is like until next 1 year, at least they will keep this version 5.1 available. My observation again.
And if you have any training in the next 1 week, hopefully you will get 6. version. Otherwise, I think after next month onwards, it will be 6.0 trainings will start.
We asked some of the institutes who share the courses on the WhatsApp group, like Empiric Management. They do the courses, Dr. Koti. So we asked them to make sure to publish the version 6 courses, so that whoever is there in the WhatsApp group or the Telegram group, they will get the benefit of the latest version. Okay. And Kishan, you can share your mobile number to one of us, either to me or Dhananjay. We can add you to the WhatsApp.
Yeah. I will share one of the WhatsApp group link here so that people can join. Just 1 minute, I will open that.
And any questions or any pointers, please, you can raise your hand, or we will try to unmute. We have some more time. Let's make use of the time. Interesting question. The SPCs around the world involved in drafting the changes and enhancements from version to version. It is not the SPCs, as per my understanding, as per my pointers. It is the SPCTs and the SAFE fellows. Like we all know that Anand Mutraj is one of the SAFE fellow from Asia or India. So the SAFE fellows across the world and the SPCTs, they will go through it and they will be discussing around what's going on and what's the new version, the new changes they have to or they want to bring it up. It is like a typical organization. They the Scale Agile, they have their own RT, they have their own product management, their own business team, their own PI plannings. So whenever we attend any SAFE sessions, they will be clearly mentioning this will be published, planned for our next PI. This will be planned in our backlog for the Q2 of the PI, like that, the roadmap and everything. So they follow the typical SAFE implementation, and they are leading by example. Okay, yes.
I have shared one of the WhatsApp group and the summit group, which we had last week. And then we'll share all other links there that people can join.
Any questions? We don't want to load with the PPT or
so,
anything.
I feel this video, if you watch the below video, just scroll down a little bit. Yeah, this video is really very good actually. And if you watch this video, you will understand the complete holistic view, what changed in the SAFE 6.0, if you are aware about the 5. version. This only one video will make you complete holistic picture clear.
And one common question which we are getting as part of the discussions is how to get the enablement for the 5.1 completed courses. So let me share my screen. So first step is, as an SPC, you need to complete the version 5 to version 6 upgrade. Only when you complete the upgrade, you need to go to the course enablement, and that's where this stage 6 practice consultant is highlighted. Click on it, and the courses, only the 5 courses are made available right now as part of the course enablement. So once you click on this course, you as an SPC might not be getting the access directly. You need to go to About, and you need to register. Right now, I already registered. That's the reason it is showing as a go to activities. So once you register, it is not direct enablement. You won't be activated. As you can see, I'm sharing the screen regarding the leading SAFE. So you need to go through each and every step. It is a typical regular enablement. You need to go through it. So my lesson 5 is in progress before these meetings. So I still have lesson 6, 7, and other things. Only the validation exam, as you can see, launch for exemption. So this is one of the advantage or the benefit as an SPC you will be getting. If in case, again, if in case you are enabled in that course already in the 5.1 or previous version. If in case as an SPC you're not enabled in the course, you will be having only launch. You won't be able to go for exemption. And let's see, if I click on exemption, launch for exemption, it will throw me an error. You must complete all previous activities in order to continue. When I say all the previous steps, that includes the practice test as well. You need to go
Similar,
each and every,
almost similar steps for people who upgrade from 5 to 6 without giving this exam. So yes. If you have already not SPC but individual, if you have a leading SAFE certification 5.0, you want to upgrade, you have to go through some lessons and then you can upgrade it. And just maybe to add, Satish, for people who don't know the enablement, what is the enablement we are talking? It's mainly the SPC will have access who wants to teach the class. So they will get access to some materials and the people course link where they can give the exams. So for them only, this is the picture. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Any questions? One small change is like earlier they used to call it as a community portal. Now they're calling it as a safe studio. That's the one minor change, but everything remains same. The UI look and feel was a little bit changed. Nothing to worry. Once you start accessing, you will get a hands-on on how easy you to access the website. Okay. Yes. Any questions? We have 7 more minutes.
I sent you this.
Okay. It is there, Dhananjay.
Okay. So I think I do not see any question in the question tab. It's only all in the chat tab.
Yeah, we got only in the chat. Yes. Yeah, good. So the next further plan is like based upon the bandwidth and the time availability, like we will try to see if we can schedule each topic wise or maybe a overview of the Scale Agile framework or any relevant topics. In the previous sessions we did, some of the SPCs gave the same sessions like PI planning, overview of SAFe, the product management implementation, like that. We will try to have some SPCs, and we can have some sessions as well in the future once we start the actual SAFe 6.2 usage.
So Friday night. So if it's not so many questions, then yeah, we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then we can end. No questions. But I believe it's useful for them. I think people can share their feedback here also in the chat if you like some more sessions similar or you find it useful.
Okay, and we had a small poll. Quick small poll. You could see still have a lot of doubts to get clarified. We have time. We can discuss.
Yeah. Any question?
Doubts.
You can...
Need detailed discussion on each topics. Yes, let's see. Got more doubts. Yes. So if it is the doubts are related to SAFe 6 upgrade, yes, we are happy to spend some more time and we can get it clarified. Okay. You could see one hand raised. Let us Nitin Shinde. Yes, Nitin, you can unmute and you can.
Yeah, hi. So suppose if I upgrade myself to SAFe 6, so will there be will the expiry date also increase or it will remain the same? So my SAFe file is expiring in this June. So is there any chance that the certification expiry will also increase?
No. The validity date remains same.
Okay.
The validity date remains same. Only along with the version 5, you will get the enablement of the version 6 until your validity date.
Okay, got it.
Whatever is your validity date, you will get that until that date. Let's suppose June 15th, for example. So right now, your course or your certification will be valid until June 15th for version 5. Now, once you complete this upgrade, your validity will be, along with version 5, you'll get another certificate with the version 6 with same validity as June 15th.
Okay. It's just I need to increase my validity.
Yes, it is up to you as an individual how you want to continue.
Okay.
Okay.
There is one question in the Anand from directly in the Q&A.
Okay.
What about certifications? We have 5.0 again. We have to get certificate.
Anand, it is not again, no need to go through another course. That's the reason this version 6 upgrade is provided by Scale Agile directly for all of us without any additional charges. Once you complete this upgrade 6, you will get, along with the version 5 current certificate, you will get additional certificate for whatever the course you are enabled, version 6 certificate as well.
So generally, I have seen the trend. People take certificate, don't go for renewal. So I recommend if someone has expiring, maybe in next 1 month, 2 months. So before the expiring, please upgrade to the version 6, and then it's basically you can use this in your future knowledge perspective, and if you have to use somewhere in the certificates purpose. So if you're not renewing, if you have validity, please upgrade to the version 6.0. This will be always useful in the future.
Okay. Another question, what is major impact of 6.0 when compared to 5.0? There is no major impact as such. Yes, Dhananjay, you can go ahead.
I think in the simple terms, I can say the flow, that is the one big part they have added. Remaining minor changes, I can say. And if you want to see your impact, there is different properties of the flow added, then different accelerator flow. So there is this part, flow is the major impacting on all the levels. So coaching the flow and focusing on the flow. So that you will see from my point of view, it's as a major change.
And Kanban is also highlighted. It is there. So flow Kanban is already there, but it is clearly highlighted for each and every level.
Then the flow side,
yes,
lean principles also regarding more on the value and flow, that you will hear a lot. Yeah, Satish, please.
Yeah, another key thing is like the clarification regarding the responsibilities and the key stakeholder coordination. These are already there in the version 5, but the thing is like 2 days ago, we saw in one of the forum, we are starting with the safe implementation. So we know the roles, but can we get the stakeholder coordination for each and every role? There is a question asked, I guess, if I'm not wrong, on 14th or 15th of March, a couple of days ago in one of the forum. So, which means that specific individual is aware of the Scale Agile, they are implementing it, but they are trying to get a clarity on which role need to communicate, coordinate with which role. So that clarification, that coordination, that stakeholder management, everything is now clearly defined, clearly articulated in the framework, so that no more confusion, no more doubts, no more questions around that. And yes, another question, how many attempts were given for upgradation from 5 to 6? Luckily, no limits, Suman. Version 4 to 5, we got only 2 attempts. But now for version 5 to 6, we got unlimited attempts. Only clause is like we need to get 100%.
For SPC, yeah.
For SPC or SPCT. For SPC or SPCT, we need to get 100% for all the 20 questions, which means 20 out of 20. Only then you will be upgraded to version 6.
And if you go for second attempt, I have seen the trend. It's the same question, just a little bit shuffling. So you have to understand the first attempt. If there is any minus, then you have to learn and then try for second.
Okay, yes. Any last bit questions? Thanks, Justin. Thanks, everyone, for your participation. We had to make it a webinar so that it will be helpful for all of you to get more information. But yes, I'm not a SPCT, so no upgradation. Suman, if you're SPC or SPCT, only then upgradation exam or the quiz will be required. But otherwise, you still need to go through the modules. Within each module, there is like a quick knowledge check end of each and every module, like 1 or 2 questions, just to check your understanding. That's it. If in case you're not SPC or SPCT, then no need to worry about the exam and such. But you need to go to the modules so that you will understand what the major changes which are brought. So that modules are all based upon the themes which we discussed in the beginning of the session. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Anand. Thanks, everyone. Any last minute questions? Yes. Okay. No need to renew my SPC. Yes, all the best, Justin. Welcome to the learning club, continuous learning culture. Okay, yes. If not, no more questions. Happy weekend, happy learning. We will share all the links through your registered email address so that you can go through it over the weekend and you can plan to wrap up this upgrade if in case it is not yet done. Okay, thanks. Thanks, everyone. Bye, good night. Or good morning, wherever you are.
But nice weekend. That is
yes.
everywhere.
Stop the recording.
Okay.